everyone. My name's Crystal Norman, and I've been a school psychologist for over 10 years, and now I'm a doctoral fellow working towards becoming a licensed psychologist. Um, Through this practice, I'm constantly looking for strategies to help both my students and now in private practice my patients conquer their anxieties. Obviously, everybody is different. It's not cookie cutter, so not every strategy works for everybody. And some days, one strategy that worked perfectly for you might not be as effective on a different day, right? So I focus on evidence-based practices to develop classroom interventions and supports, as well as in-the-moment practices, both cognitive restructuring, as well as relaxation techniques to work through those unwanted bodily responses that come in that moment of panic, in that moment of crisis. I've made calming kits with people, with young people, all ages, to carry with them during specific events or to leave in their car during those difficult times. Most of the strategies that we talk about throughout meeting with both students and patients, it's incorporating your body as well as your senses to send messages, obviously, to your brain to help self-regulate. So I have calming bins in my office. I've had calming bins in my own home for my children to assist with self-regulation strategies. There's just so much stuff, right? And especially with fidgets nowadays, they've become more of a toy, right? So it's hard to know what's actually there for a purpose, what is just a fad and a trend, and what are toys, what is actually effective and evidence-based, right? So I've been looking and I've been trying to see what's the most kind of user-friendly type of things that, you don't have these bags or all of these things to have to carry from place to place, or these distractions in the classroom, right? So I came across this sweatshirt made by CloudNine. So I have it here with me. And right now I have one. So CloudNine, on CloudNine here. So this incorporates many of the benefits of the items in my bin without requiring you to set up a specific space, a calming space, or to carry all of these things with you. I'm honestly mad at myself that I didn't think of this first, because with all this practice and being in this field, it's wonderful to just have something like this with you on your body, right? This is the founder, Wunsch Sapti. At 22 years old, he started this as a sensory fashion brand in Canada and manufactured the items in China. And today it's a $10 million clothing brand. So this is the newest sweatshirt here. It's the grounding sweatshirt. So I purchased a large for myself here. It is slightly weighted, but what's different about this sweatshirt, not just any regular sweatshirt, it actually has stress balls here in the sleeves. And additionally, with the grounding sweatshirt, it has some raised ridges, if you can see here, in the pockets. So this sweatshirt, not just for anxiety, but the sweatshirt can also help individuals conquer difficulties with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder symptoms, right? That's sensory input that our body needs. It's not just for anxiety, right? Like a lot of the focus that I've discussed previously was, anxiety, but it can help with a lot of different diagnoses, a lot of different concerns, a lot of different challenges that people are trying to conquer, right, in their everyday lives. So I'm going to continue to make some videos describing the benefits of each of these aspects and hopefully help you navigate your challenges. Another benefit that I found with CloudNine, so here again, this sweatshirt, and with CloudNine, is that with the purchase of this sweatshirt, they provided a lot of additional resources, a lot of different PDF versions of almost kind of like anxiety journals, like different type of prompts to help you work through some of your challenges as well. Again, it's no way replacing your therapy, private therapy, any type of school-based or private counseling, any type of work that you're doing with any of your outside therapists, work with your psychiatrist or your psychologist. But it's things that you can do in between those sessions, right? Or things that you can help process, more resources that you have in that moment when you're recognizing that your body is starting to escalate, that you're getting to that point of panic. Previously, I've made a lot of videos kind of starting back in COVID to help my students at that time when we weren't able to meet face to face. So I'm going to kind of jump back in and start creating some more videos to help recognize, right? Recognize your emotional triggers, recognize those bodily responses. Those are warning signs, right? That's innate within us. That was, as human beings, those bodily responses, those are normal. That's your body telling you something is wrong, right? But when we're getting those bodily responses, those negative bodily responses every day for situations that are our everyday experiences, and our body is seeing them as this is crisis, this is danger, right? We have to be able to work through them and try to regulate through them so that those responses lessen and shorten in duration and then shorten in frequency, right? So that we can kind of help through this and help your daily functioning improve. All right, well, thank you. Bye.